free shaman like decks because they could control the board slowly, but now we don't play the Dragonbane yet, so I'm actually not too sure who is that favored right in this matchup.
Do you think that the Dragonbane shot was majorly important against the Shaman? Because I remember playing that matchup from the Hunter's side a lot of the time, and like the only target you really find to play the Dragonbane shot into was like the Sleepbreaker.
Yeah, but normally you would like when your hero power could target, like when you complete the first step, then you use your hero power and then Dragonbane shot like on the free force.
Yeah, if you got to do that, yeah.
Yeah, and then you because it's only 1 minion at a time, you can like slowly control it back and
yeah,
like it's free pings.
Maybe that's a reason for the Shaman to not even play Wild Pork Heaven, for example. If you can make the read that there's a Dragonbane shot in hand, for example, because you've seen it, because the Sleepbreaker has been played before.
Yeah, but that's the thing right now. Dragonbane is not in the list anymore.
Yeah, okay, I see your argument now.
Yeah. But from the stats, it's actually more on the Shaman side now, from what I can see here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also worth mentioning that Lasagna is playing a copy of Bloodlust in their Shaman.
Yeah, he have a finisher, like if you just get one board down, then he can just end the game with it.
Yeah, who needs bioluminescence and all that burn garbage when you can just straight up make some ogres smoke your face, am I right?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like with bioluminescence, you also have to have some spells in hand and minions on board. Bloodlust is only minion on boards.
Exactly, and the only requirement that you need to have is them to not be frozen.
Yeah, exactly. And Lasagna on the Shaman, and which is, of course, if you go by the stats, it's your best matchup, because the other one is a 50-50, so things could steal even up here.
How good do you think a Mutinous Key would be? Because they don't play too many minions, and the quest reward can sometimes sit in their hand for a turn.
Yeah, that's the thing, but from my own perspective, like whenever I played in an open decklist tournament and I know there's Mutinous, I really just wait to complete my quest with whatever deck it is, when I also can jam it down.
Yeah.
Just in case, and also
but in that sense, just by playing the Mutinous, you're also slowing down your opponent by maybe 2 turns, because they want to play their quest reward the moment that they also have the mana to play it along with the spell that they completed with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's like pretty good mind games going on, and just keeping the Mutinous for that one scenario where they just have to get their quest reward and you may be able to coin it out, for example, because you're going second, might be worthwhile.
Yeah, there's also the other thing, like you could play like slowly with your minions, keep them in your hand, like wanna get the best chances of maybe your quest reward just survives. Oh, Bloodlust is in.
Oh, are we going to see angry fish today?
Maybe. Is this just double secret turn? I'm just wondering.
Is this already worth shell-shotting?
That's the thing I'm also considering right now. Like, I mean, you could do both things right now. If you put a secret down, you just know he's gonna test at least, and then play the rest. And then you can shell shot maybe the next board. I actually kind of like double secret here. Because, you know,
I guess it also prepares for multicast the top deck, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like, because like there's the piranhas and then the Sleepbreaker. That's the only thing explosive kills in this matchup, right?
Should be true, yeah. I guess the clownfish also dies too.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, decides to play the Amalgam before checking for an explosive threat. Maybe they're not even going to attack in the first place, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Macaw find.
That's good. Like, we love my cause in this deck.
That's pretty illegal, yeah.
Not too sure about like why we're not testing for explosive yet, but
yeah, like the reason to not proc an explosive trap is like, first of all, you don't want your opponent to play a second one, but I don't think this is of most concern right now. And then the other reason is whenever they do end up playing a minion, you want to be able to trade into it.
yeah, exactly.
But this hunter is not really playing too many minions, so I too don't really see a reason not to test for the explosive trap this turn. Because you could have still played your Amalgam after you've played the other Piranha, right? You would have attacked first, played a Piranha, and then the Amalgam to find your beast.
Like, maybe he wants to be creative with like school teacher here and try to get nothing can stop us and combo with Bolner. But I'm not seeing it here. I have to be honest.
Yeah, it's also like Bloodlust doesn't help with the explosive trap problem, right? Because you're only going to end up having your Piranhas killed anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, does still though have a coin to test for the ice trap right now.
Yep.
Like if you want to try to put on some pressure, but
yeah, let's see what Barak finds us. Arcane shot, a bunker, I believe, and a conscious call, or is that a shell shot?
that's Conquerors, the call.
Okay.
The draw, Naga spell.
Yeah. I mean, there's also just a reason to always have minions on the board as a shaman, right? Because you always basically have the potential of buffing something up with whatever you generate, and then Bloodlust is like the one natural card that you play. So on paper, it just makes sense to just have the ability to have board.
Yeah.
But I personally would have been fine just sacrificing 2 minions to proc one of the 2 explosive traps that they play.
Yeah, because see again, we could test here. I know there's the chance of. We know our opponent have one secret at least in the hand.
Oh yeah, because the bunkers still proc one more time, right?
Yeah, they still have. You can see the 1 mana secret in his hand. Like he has information on that one.
Exactly. Also, Lasagna is overloaded for a mana, so Mutinous cannot come down next turn. I wasn't paying attention to like how far BadBoy is into the quest progression though.
Oh, he's not far. I think he only played one spell right now.
Okay, so
the aim shot. Because we can see like he can target with it.
oh yeah, true. There's like UI. I always never pay attention to that. That's true.
How many cards does he? Yeah, he can still draw here, and then he can play whatever he wants. Oh. And okay, yeah, he still has space for this. Like he's gathering so many resources right now.
Yeah, it makes sense, because by the point that you want to play a quest reward, you can just dump all your cards and deal tons of damage. Ideally even killing them.
I'm almost sure next turn from Lasagna is gonna be like a coin Prokan.
Could be,
So yeah, because I think this game is won with maybe Prokan, you know, the Fireball hero power, and then he can ball number core it.
Yeah, that's true. I was about to say, I kind of like just frostbiting it again, just to mess with your opponent's hand a little.
Yeah, it makes it clunky and like kinda.
They don't want to play cards, but they have to play cards in order to get rid of the effect.
Yeah.
Just good.
I mean, isn't it also about time that he at least gets some progression on that quest right now? So.
I absolutely like that choice, by the way, because BadBoy knows that Lasagna is not going to go phase because of the explosive trap proc.
Yeah.
So they just decide that throwing stuff at their opponent's face is going to be the right call. So just tossing that quick shot into the face, along with that second one, I'm 100% on board with that. Get that arcane shot down, reduce your hero power to 0 mana, and finally get some damage in.
Can he sneak it? Like, it's also really good that he does not put it onto like only one spell left, because then you can just trigger the quest reward himself and try to eat it.
Yep. That is something that I would have probably been falling for.
Yep. I've done that so many times. Where I'm like, okay, I got this.
So 3 minions would get through this. With a Bloodlust, that would be 17 damage right now, which is far off from 40, so we will probably still have to see the Bukan here.
Yeah,
probably followed up by Borna and Nicole, as he said.
Do you think it's right now? Are we developing? Oh, okay, we're healing now. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
2-3 also would have made sense because they're technically 6 damage as well, but you're somewhat afraid of dying yourself. I can see that reasoning.
Would it be started healing? 18? Oh, Blood Mage.
Does Thalnos change some breakpoints here?
No, not really, cause like you have aim shot, right? That can go phase and spring the trap. So that's only 8 plus 4 from the hero power. That's 12. And
It's so hard to make out what cards that you
yeah,
are in hand.
and that's a 9 mana thing. So you only have. You also have that Naga in hand, right? That deals 5 though.
Oh right, Rajnajan is also in the hand.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Being more
Oh,
damage than Thalnos.
yeah, both those the Nagas right now.
Yeah. Oh, this turn is really rough. I don't want to be in BadBoy's position here.
Oh.
Ends up playing Spring the Trap. He gets 1 secret from the deck. Or was it 0? Was that the play one?
I think that was the one from his hand, right?
I think all secrets are in
Oh.
BadBoy's hand.
Yeah.
I've been
Not so
playing.
sure about the Blood Mage here, right? Because there is a chance of Mutenos, right? So
Yeah.
now it's gonna be down to a 50-50.
Yeah. That like I said, this turn was incredibly hard to figure out, and I'm not too sure if this was the proper thing to do. Oh, but misses on the 50-50.
Yeah, and that kinda not like that was. Now it's really slow. Like he didn't get any big advantage of playing that Mutenos. It kinda makes it free now to develop him. Oh, shell shot with God Mage. Ugh.
Ui, 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 ui.
Also now the Macaw does not have the Brukan hit for the Cry.
Yeah, it's just the Mutinous now.
Yeah. And that's actually just wraps it up, and BadBoys go into the semi-finals. That win.
Wow. Just wow.
And it was a really awkward game, I would say. Like, those secrets really put you on high heels. Or...
The thing is, I haven't seen too much of that quest hunter myself yet, neither on my opponent's side, nor have I played it myself, and the deck seems to be pretty interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got like some edge over different decks that we haven't seen thus far.
I only just jammed like 3 games of it just before we started, and I kind of like it. It has some decent draws now, and the 40 health actually is okay. The cards you put into your deck kinda synergize with each other, so
Yeah.
I like it actually. It's not as fast as the old one, but
Yeah, and there's
Like,
always the debate to be had whether you want to play 30 cards for consistency's sake, or if you want to play 40 cards to get 10 more health, which is quite valuable. And then, as you
yeah,
said, your cards still synergizing with each other properly and not, or not.
yeah, exactly. Also, like from both places, like BadBoy did not play the Howl, Ferocious Howl, like, but Lasagna did. And I kind of could see the reason for not playing it actually, because you actually have a lot of cards in hand most of the time with this kind of thing.
I think with the bunkers is in particular, you're probably going to end up drawing so many cards, just along with all the other cards. You have Mark Shot for Generation if you play it, you have Multicast that draws you a bunch of cards. You have Barracuda Bane that draws 3 cards. There's so many card draws that Furious Howl feels kind of useless in the deck to me.
Exactly. But I think we should slowly wrap it up, take a short break, and then return with our one of the semifinals. Our semifinal of this ILH event. We are gonna watch BadBoy again here, and it's against Robin, as we call him.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll with Robin. We asked how to pronounce their name, they didn't answer, so that's how we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
And on Robin's side, we have left to play the Rogue, which is like the normal tempo Rogue you've seen with Master and the Nolds and Mr. Smite and yada yada.
Yeah.
Along with the Shaman that we've just got demonstrated, also with a copy of Bloodlust actually.
Yeah, so like I talked about before, again we see some mages and shamans, so it is almost kind of the same matchup. We just got now a rogue instead.
Yep.
And let me see here. Like I'm kind of on the Prester Druid side right now. I kind of want to see some big dragons again. Like that was really cool what he did last time.
Yep. It definitely makes for some entertainment. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
How do you feel with the Prostitute going up against the Rogue, though? Do you think like you're going to overwhelm them with your early aggressiveness, and then Lady Presta is going to give you a lot of value, so they will not be able to do their slow game plan of Mr. Smite and Edwin, Shadow Steps and whatnot?
Kind of depends. Like the Rogue can, if the Rogue gets a fast start with maybe a prep vessel, the Knolls, all that, kind of can snowball a little bit hard and do some extra damage into them. So I'm kind of still a little bit on the Rogue side from what I heard. It should be a little bit excited, yeah.
Okay. I mean, the Rogue also has some tools to answer all of that. They can equip a Black Water Cutlass, they can play an Extortion.
Yeah.
The Wicked Stabs can also be used, Tooth of Nefarian, of course. All these cards kind of act as that exact counterplay against that plan that I just described.
Yeah.
I was just wondering whether it's going to be good enough. I would feel like the Druid would have a good time against the Rogue, but if you have some stats and some experience on that, then I will trust you more on just my guess.
Yeah, also Ukani is really good in that matchup, if we get to see that, because you can set it up to when you know they're gonna play Presto.
Yep.
If you have, of course you cannot always play around if they have like double Innovate and Coin on power, but you can at least make it awkward for them. Even Shadow Stable back.
Like you can only also just like delay it by one turn if they also have a 1-drop, so they play the 1-drop first and then they play Lady Presto, but you're going to take out a lot of tempo out of their plays if that's how it's end up.
Yes, exactly. Also we are gonna see the mage now, since it was banned the last time, so we are gonna see it from BadBoy maybe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he maybe is gonna open on that deck, since in theory I think it is his bad deck and people have a tendency to queue their best deck first.
It also makes sense, right? If you can't win with your best deck 2 games in a row, then what are you gonna do in that series anyway?
Yeah. I'm more like a random.org guy, but people have a tendency, so that's just
you're on that random.org guy, so you just like literally shuffle what deck you play?
Yep, in Conquest, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. But so Robin's gonna start with the rogue, and we are gonna see BadBoy on that druid. So let's see if Robin maybe can get that fast start, or because rogue can also have a tendency to actually be a little bit slow at times. If you play, like if you draw your spells and more reactive things.
Yeah. Because then we're in the scenario that I was thinking you might be fine in terms of answering what a druid does, but can you win the game still fast enough if you just draw all like let's say Wicked Stab, Tooth of Nefarian, fishing and whatnot.
Exactly, and the Shadow Steps also. Like there are some dead cards, but of course the deck is built around to have some draw, H2C, and you should. It's all about the mulligan here, I would say.
Yep. Rogue's kinda just missing their secret passage, right?
Yeah. Oh, give back, please.
Yes, give back easy enough and give back secret passage.
Yes. But that's for another time. We can cry about our missing card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're heading into our match.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And our rogue is dressing up as a druid too.
Yeah. I'm gonna lie, I was fooled for a little second there. It's always. Oh, okay. But here is the hand that we were talking about, but at least they still have a chance to mulligan it away.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good if you think about it, because that means these cards are not going to be ending up in your mulligan hand again once you put them back into your deck. So it's even bad to find these. It would be better to find the cards you're actually looking for, of course, such as Null.
Yeah.
I decided to keep the Extortion as well to get that additional card draw. Makes sense.
I mean, you don't do that much on one anyway, so you just trade it and get a discount, right? So.
Yeah. Maybe you're even going to end up holding on to it if you're like afraid of, I don't know, peasant maybe.
Yeah, but he's a druid now, so he actually have an answer to it.
Wait, so he had what?
He has an answer to it because of the hero power. If you play peasant on one.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Going first. I thought they were going second.
Oh. Oh, and there we actually have the MVP, but
decided not to play it. Makes sense with Shroud coming down next turn.
Yep. But this is what I meant, like in the last series, the Pelican, like that Pelican just totally ruined that null. Normally you just jam it down here.
Yeah.
And Jerry is so good because it's a tutor for your tutor.
Wait, but Null still has 5 health, right? It only got nerfed by its attack, so you can still like play Shroud, play the Null, and then Shadow Step it to get it back with 5 health.
Yeah, you can still do a full clear here and semi-stabilize.
Yeah.
But he could miss here. He could have gotten Okani and the smite.
Yeah, almost did.
Oh boy, I have done that.
I like that play because like your Shadow Step is not really doing much anyway right now.
No. But also like Okani would maybe have been better here than smite, because then you can try to set up that counter I was talking about in the explanation. Because right now he's just one turn away from big dragons.
Also with that health total of 40, it's also not like Mr. Smite is getting you over the line with surprise lethals anymore.
No, you really have to like get a big hit or something.
Yeah.
Talking about the devil.
Which is also why I think I wouldn't feel like playing Rogue personally, but it's brought them this far, so they gotta know what they're doing.
Yeah. Kind of like Rogue, for example, into Mage. That's a matchup I do like.
On which side of the coin?
On the Rogue side. I do like that one. But you can also see from Robin's side, like, okay, he got Okani, and he knows that BadBoy have the coin, but he cannot be 100% sure here. Innovate here.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
You do
Definitely
nothing
not
now.
what Robin wanted to see.
No. Oh,
Okay. Deviator goes with the Goth instead so they can hard ramp.
yeah, but like it really does not change that much because you can just test next turn with a 1-drop first.
Exactly. That's probably why you could argue that it's probably better to do it this way.
Yeah. And
Now
yes.
we're exactly in that scenario that we described, right? You play the Okani, try to counter that Presto, and hope
Yeah,
they don't
make
have a 1-drop so you can delay it by yet another turn. But the actual news is, nope.
Nope.
You get 1-drop.
Oh, this is it's kind of sad. Like, Blade Master had 1 job and didn't fulfill it here.
Wouldn't you have rather wanted to play the mixture system
And but still, that peasant might not have survived, and he would not have got. He only would have healed 2 here, so maybe he wanted full value. Oh my god! Melee
again?
Oh, somebody call police.
I can see somebody who's going to be arrested today.
Yeah. So there's an innovate, 2 composting, and another mine, and another.
Pretty much the same hand again, right? Double composting,
Yeah.
innovate. I think one more aquatic form.
Yeah, aquatic. That was the one I was missing. So we go. That's gonna be 5, right? Oh, there's the moonlights too.
And the moonlights, yeah.
Oh. And I really like the moonlights are the best build for sure on this deck. After you played your Presto.
Yeah, they're so good. Unless you overdraw your Sarah every time.
Yeah. That is a thing, of course.
Fucking this operative. I love this card so much. It's one of my favorite artworks of all time.
Kinda sad it's not as strong as it were back in the time. Like, it is a standard card. I know it's like. Oh.
Yeah, it's true. Times have changed. The power level has increased.
Yeah. Oh, and this Edwin is kinda like you can't shadow step it back, so it's a little bit awkward.
Is there ever a game plan where you just like go phase, then you play these scabs next turn to stabilize back on board, and then you try to kill them with your Panthers and Mr. Smite somehow?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe about that. He is drawing the low curve side of his deck right now, which is good.
And the Brad, no.
Oh.
Gun pushing into Brad maybe. Shadow Step could be good.
Is that ever a shadow step on your buffed Edwin right now? Because you want to be 100% sure? No.
No,
Oh, no. Oh!
Ooh. What's getting disgusting now? I was considering Shadow Step just so you can Shadow Step Mr. Smite next turn.
That is true.
That is a lot of damage. This is probably why you were saying that it's good for the rogue. Because like, what is the druid gonna do against this? Like, they would have to work really hard just with their hand space to be able to answer it to some extent.
Yeah, but he still have answers, BadBoy. He can, you know, get bait boss and he can. There's still Deathwing and all that. Of course, Deathwing is gonna murder his hand. Let's see here. Best in shell is not bad.
It's certainly best.
Yeah.
In shell.
Don't do me like this, please.
Sorry, it's me.
I'm weak. Alright, so he have some stabilization here, at least.
Okay, decide for the Shark Rush. In mine end, I'm going into Lol or Krabator.
Yeah, is that's probably gonna be an Edwin back to the hand here, right? Because he's too big to handle. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And
Then
Crab is gone.
so hard to read, and I think it's mostly spells and whatever.
Yeah.
Upside down, spectating. Okay. Yeah, now the Druid is saying, this is my answer, I've developed my own board now. It's not as threatening as your 12th world though, but have fun.
It's something.
Yeah.
Of course, Robin have a counter with that scab, and those dragons are gonna return back to hand at their original cost.
That is true, but I'm also considering, because it's such a low pressure board, is it ever worth holding on to your scabs for a more threatening board? Either?
Yeah, that could be, because he's still on 30. He's not that pressured, but like we saw last time, this druid deck can explode.
Okay, is it hold the bridge, or do you actually take a Dragonbane shot? I don't think the card is good enough anymore.
Nah, it's way too expensive, right?
Yeah. Such a sad note, in my opinion.
Oh, Gigafin!
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gigantic.
I'm subbing you out now.
Gigantic and fantastic.
At the same time, man.
Yep.
Oh.
Why am I like this? I don't know.
Oh, God. Well, BadBoy still have a lot of HP.
Yeah, and BadBoy also does not seem to ever run out of stuff to do.
No.
Picking up a boat. Is there a... As a Moonlit Guidance, I guess. It doesn't the... Is there a second Call to Mine? I don't know.
That... Oh, that was the pistol.
No, one has been played to get Prester and one was split, right?
Yeah.
So... Yeah, Compost to never run out of resources. Why not?
Compost and then do a little bit of trading here, maybe? I'm kinda... because I'm just looking at if we can overdraw him a little bit with scabs. The caster does not get returned back to hand, but
Yeah.
hand size. He says 6, 7, so no, he's not gonna
Ooh.
actually
One
draw
mana
anything.
resource and Nyx here.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge.
What's that Warlock Dragon?
That's the mini death ring. You discard one card, a random card, and then destroy the card. I'm not too sure. I think it's random, but I'm not 100% sure.
Nom nom nom.
Like, normally Druid struggle with Gigafin right here, because they don't have any like spot removal. But of course spells can do a lot here though.
Really? Are we drawing our lowest cost card here? What are we gonna do with it?
That's gonna be an innovator. We are making sure that we don't get it from Moonlight.
Yeah, okay, that's well, Caligos doesn't work anymore though, because we've already played your first spell.
Yeah. Highest now. Maybe.
Oh, there is another Call to Mine.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Did they draw Lady Preston naturally then?
No, they used the draw your highest first. The split one. He split it first.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, does he have? Because now he overdraw the other categories here, right?
Yeah, I think that's 10. Yep.
Yeah. I don't, like he could have used innovate here.
Now it would be good to know whether it is random or not. If he dies, because you want to kill that Gigafin, not the other one.
Yeah.
Whatever the body part is called,
and the dragons stay dead. This is actually a really good scabs turn, because then he has the option of going into Gigafin again. Also.
Yeah. It seems pretty good on paper, right?
Yeah, no. He can also like he can attack and then he can prep Scab's hero power and play the vessels like to get some pirates down, right? Maybe set up some kind of lethal.
Also,
With,
you just like you put the pirates back into the hand, which are the minions that have the least value. The pirates were the first one being played, and then I think it was Caligo's.
Keep your enemies close.
Which is a full cast Caligo at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Not too
Suddenly,
bad.
yeah, things does not look that bad right now for Robin, right?
Yeah.
And he does do that. So he's trying to set up a smart lethal here.
Perhaps sleight of hand, not the other way around. I've done that too.
Yep. Do. Oh, he pushes here. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Because you also have stealth minions, so they have to like either generate to like deal with it or put pawns in the way.
Oh, for 1 second I thought he was gonna innovate categories. So it's like, no.
Don't do that, no.
Oh.
Okay, Kazakhstan is interesting.
Yeah, but does he have any dragon that removes the board right now, though? Or even put up a taunt here?
I think you kind of have to get to the point where you're doing exactly something like this, like Kazakhstan. Put your hands together and start praying, because you better not be dead with this play being done.
Yeah. So what do we have here? We have 14 right now, plus the 6. That's 20, and we have 32 right now from Robin's hand.
I think BadBoy's on 29.
Actually, we have 34. I did not count the weapon in here.
Yeah, so that will be game then.
Yeah.
Interesting. Rogue, pretty strong against the Shrew, it appears. See, you counted right, because I haven't done the maps, but it definitely looks lethal.
That's Giga lethal, actually.
Yep, that's 18 right there. Alright, and that means Robin does take game number 1 with the Rogue.
And that was, I felt that was a little bit slow start, but then that even came in and did some good work for him.
Yeah, and it like became bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, it kind of forced that Yoshiro play.
Yep.
That actually, it leaves him up with Shaman left to win with. Do think the Shaman actually maybe have a good chance here. Let me see.
Like, I would imagine that one of the major reasons why people are bringing the Shaman so much is because the people are playing the Druids, because they're kind of bold, focused, blunt, and when you have tools that are like Snowfall Guardian, and you can pull the game to your advantage, you're messing with your opponent, and you just kind of kill them with a Bloodlust, for example.
Okay. Yeah, I also like against maybe mage, like you can put on that pressure with the Bloodlust and all that.
Yeah.
Because the answers is only like a spam Alchemist and maybe one spot removal things slowly. But maybe this Press Druid will make a return though. Like, or are we just gonna see so from what I get, we will see BadBoy on Mage versus Shaman, so it's kinda 48-52 depending on the skill level of each player, but I would say it's 50-50. Because
yeah, I can see that. It's like really depending on like how hard the mage high rolls and what the shaman can do early on.
Yeah, because like you can freeze the board, but what does it matter if there's a starfish that just unfreeze? So you just play around with not filling up your board.
Yeah.
So
it's also the reason why I like playing starfish as the shaman, because you can like sometimes go phase with your minions, then freeze the entire board, so you also freeze your own minions, and next turn you can unfreeze your minions again. You will debuff your Snowfall Guardian, but if you have a really
Yeah.
wide board, you can go face again.
I actually did not even think about that. That's actually kind of cool. Like,
Yeah, that was a reason why I was like going with my Starfish copy to win or to get into the finals of our ILH league.
niche tech. But like for Robin, in this matchup, he's probably just want to go for the early game package. He wants his schooling to get some piranhas and some murlocs and whatever he can just jam on 1, 2, 3.
Yep, play Hearthstone.
Yeah, Hearthstone. But should we not just play Quest Priest then? It is
That's
the
the real
Hearthstone.
disappointment. If you want to play Hearthstone, why are you not playing Quest Priest?
Yeah.
Is there like a consensus of like I do see Quest Priest on ladder a little bit still, but I'm also in garbage rank, so that doesn't say much. But I'm never sure if it's correct to go for a 40 card Quest Priest, because I would think once you shuffle your Purified Shard into your deck, you don't want your deck to be really big.
I don't know, but that's why we play a lot of cycling things and all that.
Do you think it's worth the additional slots because you have all the cycles also added to your deck?
I think if you play something like Quest Priest, you of course play 40 cards right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, because you are a class that heals, so the breakpoints gets harder.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back into this match. Robin with the Shaman and BadBoy on the Mage. And a full mulligan from Robin.
Is that watch post to keep? Probably.
I mean, there's only like... There's Frostbite and Schooling that only can clear it, right? So...
Yeah. And like, you don't care if it gets frozen or whatever.
Oh. Clock in hand.
Ui, ui, ui.
I love... Oh, my god. Oh. Yep, that was the start he wanted.
But that's the top deck to save the day. Let's go.
Yeah.
Feel groove.
But there's also the kind of niche thing with when you're playing against mates, like you feel like you have to play all your spells so they don't sorcerer them.
Yeah. Even if it's just turn 2, you're like, get these spells out of my hand.
I don't want this in my hand.
I like this choice. Just going for maximum pressure and
Yeah.
Making it so that your next schooling is also going to be quite effective too. Potentially.
Yes. Like he kind of knows, like, okay, there's only one answer, and that's gonna be that what is it called? Reckless Princess card.
Yep. We do actually see that card in hand as well, which is the bad news.
Yes. Playing Ukani here, I like that.
Yep. Plays around exactly that, right?
Yes, and you of course always take minion when you're against the mage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, although I could have seen a reasoning to save the Ukani for the mages turn 6 to play it against the
yeah.
if they keep the coin, maybe turn 5 to go against the barbaric sorcerers or Belinda.
Are we really sacrificing a princess here though? Oh,
Wait,
wait.
what?
Did he?
Wait.
What?
What? What?
Gotta be honest, I was a bit confused there.
I don't think you ever pick spell here, do you? Cause you... Like... Wait, what? The thing is...
I mean,
like, you know your opponent has the coin, okay? So that's like, first of all, an easy check. So the argument to go against that would be you're afraid of your opponent coining something else.
but here's the thing.
Turn for that.
Now, BadBoy can actually not play the sword and be 100% sure he reduce. Right? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Of course he can. Okay, now it's gonna be a little tricky.
Yeah, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice 3-7 on board.
Well, and suddenly the Okani does something. This is... I'm astonished by this play.
Also, like, you gotta pay 4 mana to get 1 mana back now with that coin. This is a good start for Robin.
It's definitely like a bank account coin or something.
Yeah.
You ever wondered where all your money went? For your children and grandchildren? There it is.
Do you take me for an
Oh.
Vulnerable in the find though.
Yeah, but those spells still cost 9.
Or your coin
Yeah.
costs 4 if you think about it. You could play the coin and then you go to 5 mana and you can play one of them.
True.
Nom nom nom, what are we eating? What was it? Treasure God?
Oh, wait. If he Ukani is on spell right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is why I'm so
But,
astonished by the play.
I am actually a little bit confused here, because if he plays the coin, like, does the debuff from the frostbite then go away?
Oh wait, you're not going to get the coin, the mana from the coin. So you're going to pay 4 mana to proc the effect from Okani, or you just have to attack into the Okani.
Yeah, but like, yeah, you.
This is so awkward, but also at the same time so genius.
I don't know about you, but I'm learning right now.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Like, I'm not playing as much currently, so I'm learning regardless, but
Yeah.
this is amazing right here. So you choose spell,
Yeah.
and then you make this play with Frostbite. This is so genius.
I mean, frostbite is really good in this matchup. So
that is true.
rule number 1: we keep frostbite against mage from now on.
Rule number 2, we keep Okani and pick spell against mage right now.
Yes. Rule number 3: Okani never dies.
Never punished is rule number 4.
Yes. Imagine if he actually heals the board right now, just to make Okani more harder to kill.
Like, I'm literally sitting here with an open mouth, and I'm not sure what to say, because it's just like, it's so smart. What else is there to say?
Oh, okay, he did not heal though.
You would heal your Okani. Your Okani never dies. Did you forget rule number 2 or 3? I forgot.
I know, but we have to put in some protection.
And you play a 4 mana coin that doesn't even give you a mana.
Yes.
Is this where we're at?
I still want him to. I wanted him to use that coin so we kind of could counter it, and we could see if the frostbite debuff got away.
Oh, because you mean you didn't actually play the spell. I think
Yes.
you would lose the thing, but it got countered as well. That's actually an interesting question. Yeah. Didn't think about that.
Anybody knows that in chat? I would like to know. Oh, but Okani never dies.
Yeah, you think you got rid of him. Surprise, he's back.
Oh.
He just switched table.
Oh no. Frostbite number 3. Because one got from a knuckling.
That sleep breaker gets counted. Is it ever blocked
I mean,
instead of frostbite? Plug the Gulpa. Who even thought of that name?
it's we don't call him Plug. It's George.
George?
Yeah,
Okay, George.
he needed a proper name. Okay.
Oh, speaking
Bad
of
Boy is
proper
actually
names.
back in the. Enough joking. Like BadBoy is back in the game right now.
Yeah.
So, like he handled most of the pressure, and Robin is actually kind of low on resources right now.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just like I never count a shaman out that having a Snowfall Guardian and a Macaw in their hand, because miracles can happen with that sort of thing.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about. Like, he have the info of there's one rune right now, but does he actually have the info of there's two? Like, if got the armor from that one.
Like, I'm wondering. First things first.
Yeah.
Robin has to get through these taunts in order to win through minion damage, and then I'm wondering what happens if you don't get through the taunt, because things like this happen. You play another Drake Fire Eminence from this, so how are you going to get through to your opponent's health total? How are you going to win this game of Hearthstone?
You just win.
You just win.
Yeah.
That's rule number 5 for you, Chad.
Oh, but like, right now he can just slowly try to chip it down. But again, like, what's in the box is still a little bit scary, right?
I don't see how you win as a shaman. Really rough to get over the line. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. This does something, but it's so small and tiny, right?
like you need this to all stick and find a bloodlust off the top, I think, and then somehow deal lethal damage. That might work.
The thing is, though, if he plays the box right now and the box plays Shatter, his boss die.
What if it plays Blizzard first and then Shattering Blast?
That's true, but there is a chance.
There's a chance to throw the game. That's true.
Let's see. He does have reckless here, but there's no like he can only get one extra damage, 2+ on it right now.
And that hero power is on 4 damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would clear most of this, and then
No, the hero power is only 2 right now, right?
no, it's on 4. So you could have played the Reckless Apprentice, then trade the Pelican into the 12/12, and then get another proc off of the hero power. That would have been quite clean, I would say. But decides to go for the Rune of the Archmage instead.
I'm just saying this best box ever for this circumstance, right?
Pretty good,
Like
yeah.
it did its job. Oh, and yeah, it is on 4. Right?
Pink phase. I can see the argument for keeping the Reckless Apprentice, which is probably why BadBoy decided to go for the Rune of the Archmage instead.
Yeah.
Because this is exactly the one kind of refill that your opponent still has remaining. And you can ping the gold first, and then the Reckless Apprentice kills off the entire board.
Only 15 more to go.
Yep, the 3 Fireball hero powers.
Yeah. Oh. It's kind of like he kind of could just ignore Clerk. He could, but why should he?
Yep, and Robin says that's enough. Time to eat.
Yeah. That's even it up actually. So 1-1 for the semi-final.
What even is Brukan eating? I don't know.
Small torrents. I don't know.
Somebody gotta know what Brukan's favorite snack is.
Well, it ain't mace. That's what I can say for you. But that leaves it down to the Presto Druid against that Shaman.
Yep, it means we are going to go to game 3.
The final one. I think like the story of the series is kind of go back and forth a lot actually.
Yeah, it's just like kind of how the decks interact with each other, right?
Yeah, I kind of felt like Robin had like the edge to begin with that Okani play and all that, but and again, BadBoy with the Druid in the first game kind of looked good, but then things just crashed and burned.
I also just wonder how the game would have looked like if the Okani actually picked minion.
That's true.
Like, it would have planned out probably completely differently from what we just experienced. But
I
at the
think-
same time, we saw how genius that play was.
Yeah. Can we just talk about how are these people actually allowed to get Guff in the start hand with 40 cards in the deck? How are you this good? And you don't even keep it, by the way. You're like, sure, I can do it again.
So
What
was
is-
that Volner a keep?
Yeah, that button was a keep.
You just slam it down on turn 2.
If you're not pressured like this, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But
Well, that's probably
I
just
can't-
amalgam, huh?
I'm actually, this is so awkward, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me play a river crocodile here. River crocodile.
Yeah, I'm more on board with this because you're fine if they're hero power, I guess.
Yeah.
But then there's the bad news. Surprise! There's another river crocodile, but it actually does something.
Yeah, it's a river crocodile with a tiny bit of what is that? That 1 mana give 2 attack, but this is one. No. Never mind.
It's clean cookie turn. You love
Clean
to see your
cookie.
cook coming down turn 3.
Yeah, but oh, this is looking so good right now for BadBoy. Like he gets pressed down also. From his point of view, of course.
Wait, we're looking at the cards upside down. It's actually 9 mana.
No,
No?
we don't play a 6, 7, 9 mana.
But it makes your entire deck be good.
Do you think Robin is big brain again and just pick spell again? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, if you did it before, you gotta do it again. I don't
This-
know. I actually don't know what to pick.
You gotta be scrappy.
My god would have been like saying go for minion,
Yeah.
but it seems like Robin decided to go for spell again.
Like we're away from 1 week and people choosing spells now. I am confused.
It's the new meta.
Yep.
Then everybody knows you always choose spell, and then you go back to choosing minion again.
Yeah. Then again, it isn't so secret if you always pick minion. So
Yeah, but you
I get
don't
it.
always use minion because now we chose spell, you know.
yeah.
And this is how it becomes a secret again. Alright, you now come down, finding a bleh, as I like to call it, because that's the sound that Twin makes when you attack with it.
Is it? Oh god, you were one of those dirty players, right? What you that played that free stick?
Ignoring the post? Nope,
No, not this
don't like the post.
So it's dragon time.
Surprise! A Nyx here has made it in human form to the board.
Show these mortals your
But he is playing 39 bad cards and 1 good card, right?
Yep.
And he got it.
What is the last battle cry?
That's Okani, right? The last one?
Or was it Twin?
Oh yeah, it is.
Because I initially thought like if it is Okani, it might be worth playing it, but
Yeah, but then at least it's just so got 1 trade. Then just
yeah. But maybe
Gotta say-
that's like reasonable. I don't know.
that sleepy dragon does not look that scary when it's near 1.
Yeah. It's a very sleepy dragon.
Gotta see. This whole deck is dragons in tiny costumes.
It's so crazy that it's so good though. It reminds me so much of Deck of Lunacy.
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. With just minions.
Yeah.
Timer.
And I wonder if the deck would have been good if we tested it out before some nerfs that have happened. Probably not.
I mean, Clark did bring it to an MC, right? So.
Did he? Before
Yeah.
some cards were nerfed?
Oh, no, that was like pretty sure that was the first MT in this whole expansion.
Oh wow. Well, he didn't win, did he?
That's a whole other story.
Sorry, Clark.
Sorry, Clark, if you're out there. Oh, I would say these are some good options here, actually. And it's from a Moonlight, so you can double holler here, but there's a lot of stats on the other side of the board, though.
Like, what if you just draw Maligos again? We know that BadBoy is a Maligos top deck gamer, so Hala is like always the pick then, isn't it?
I am actually kind of disappointed in BadBoy now, but you say it, because he did not draw Malagos.
True.
Right after. Oh, wait.
That aquatic form would have found Maligos.
Yeah.
Calling it right now. Alright, goes for the Guff. Can still ram.
Yeah.
Wait.
Now he draws another. And what? Shouldn't he?
Is that wow.
I think that is just game, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that that's how you win, is it?
Nah. Also, maybe we should play aquatic before. You know, you could put maybe two to three, because I'm not too sure there. So
Like,
you
I
could draw it.
would have wanted to play aquatic form and not draw the card even, so you know
Yeah,
what
right,
the next
like-
top deck is, you know.
Yeah, but then again, like now that I'm looking at it, he had his friends in hand, so there were only one starfish left. So all the other things would have been drawn. Yeah. So
too much mana, yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Is this impactful enough though?
Oh, okay, so there were not even that many spells
Oh!
in the deck. Oi. Wait, it makes George bigger though.
It makes George bigger. But he can just extract it.
Dead George?
George is gonna die. Hold
Oh,
on.
George.
Everybody, and then he
Double
Jesus.
compose thing, I like it.
BadBoy just keep pulling it out.
This deck never runs out of resources. Convince me otherwise. We've literally discarded our entire hand, and we're not running out of resources.
Oh, not because you always just draw the Malagot and come back.
Yeah, BadBoy's just the Maligos gamer today. Yeah, that's the scary one. What if you just freeze this board? Yeah, I'm on board with that. So they don't get access to their card draws.
No.
And you also make it so that you can attack with, what is it, 15 damage next turn? And then freezing in.
Can we find Casa here? Oh!
Morty Drake's good though.
Promoted Drake is really good.
Draws 4 cards.
Yeah, and keep the board state really down. Oh, I totally forgot the cut. Okay, we don't want that many Malagos.
We've drawn all the spells. We gotta put these Maligis back into the deck.
Yeah, how many cards does he actually have left? Because he also needs, like,
5.
maybe a Casa to 5. Kinda needs maybe a way to, like, finish this game, because...
Oh, I would pick the Amalgam. Trying to find that Juicy Kazakusan.
Yeah. 100% there.
Wildboar Cavern is like too slow for the costs. Command of Neptulon maybe has merit if you're afraid of like more board, but you have more resources in your hand at this point. So I would rather want to not fatigue and go for that Amalgam play. Perpetual flame. Does that ever do enough? Nah, we're going with schooling right now. Fair enough.
Gotta be honest, I was really on that flame one because you know the dragons are small, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And like it's
But you don't have to worry about the dragons and killing them when you can just kill your opponent. That's probably the reasoning for schooling. And then again, like they have so many more resources than you have. So it's probably like this one last push that you get to play.
yeah. By the way, did he just draw a nerfed fairy ring? Yeah, it's
Uh,
oh moral.
wait. What? That's a lot of cards.
Okay, so he still no
Index, yeah.
cast. Oh, he just might be able to pull this through.
Yeah, I don't think Robin is getting there.
And he does not even have to like commit on next year yet.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Gotta say again, this series, it goes back and forth a lot.
Yeah. It seems to just be the nature of Druid. Like, you seem like you're losing, but in reality you're just winning.
Yeah.
Alex
I mean-
for the damage.
Alex for the damage.
But nothing can stop us. Let's go.
No. Not yet.
Not yet. Game's not over.
You kind of know you're desperate when you have to play McCall here, right?
Yeah.
What did we get actually?
I'm pretty sure BadBoy is kind of like fist
Oh,
in the air at this
this. Oh,
Oh.
he did not hit flame here.
point. If only there was a way to choose a perpetual flame over a schooling at this point.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't feel like it was wrong, honestly. I think it's just worth debating because like all the valuable things in your opponent plays are quite small, as you said.
Yeah.
Like, you clear one board and then they just do another one.
I can sort of see the argue. You know, what you can argue about is if you do a whole board clear, you kinda is also FK for one whole turn.
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah.
And then they just make another board and you're in an arguably even worse spot than before because now you can't answer the board at all.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
So maybe Wush is correct to take this.
I'm still surprised that BadBoy really haven't got a Kazakus.
Is it Sour Soil? No. I was smoked here, I believe.
You want to finish this game? I want it to keep going.
Oh, don't do the bronze plays. Don't just keep going because you can, because that's how you begin.
That rope's burning again.
I mean, it probably doesn't matter at this point, really, but I would like to start going phase with Sour Soil, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, you're gonna lose your board eventually because of AoEs from the hero power. So might as well push them. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's harder to lose this game at this point than it is to win.
Yeah. Can Brand maybe bail us out? Don't hit Whelp, don't hit Whelp! Ah,
It did hit the whelp.
it did hit the Whelp, but we're still in control.
Yep, didn't work.
Where'd my death go?
And still not having found a Kazakhstan.
Yep.
Is there still a way of generating anything in the hand? Because I don't know that the Bronze Explorer or the Amber Watcher, whatever these dragons are.
I think that's... Yeah, that's it. Like,
Looks like I'm here just in time.
if Robin can get through all these dragons. But... Like, he already played both Snowfalls, right?
Yeah, I just don't think there's a way.
That's incense for Robin, but still a huge credit actually for him. Like, he really gave it his best here.
Yep.
Gotta say that, but BadBoy just keep impressing right now.
Truly makes himself a name with his bad boy.
That's true.
And that means that BadBoy is going to move on to our final.
Yes, and let me see if I actually have his opponent ready already, maybe. It is actually gonna be against boy, Idan, in the final. So that's gonna be kinda, what's the word? Exciting, yeah, exciting it is.
Yeah, it's going to be a very great finale to finish our evening with BadBoy against IdanProK.
Yeah.
And we are going to see some of the good old contenders that we've seen already today, but there's also some spice that we will probably talk about after our break.
Yes, exactly. So we will be back in around 5 to 10 minutes, I would say, so with the final game of this IL8 event.
So get some snacks ready.
Yeah, final's gonna be huge. And welcome back to IL8 event, the finals between BadBoy and IdanProK.
Exactly, welcome back, and it's $100 on the line, and this entire tournament sponsored by GGtoor once again, so big shout outs to those, very, very kind of them. And we shall determine our winner right now. It is going to be BadBoy against IdanProK.
And from what I guess, we actually got to see a Mage Mirror to start with. A matter we actually haven't seen today. Haven't seen the Mage Mirror.
That is true, that is true. Although the deck lists do differ quite a lot, because IdanProK is not playing the Big Spell Mage.
Oh, you actually. What is this? Is called Ping Mage, yeah.
Yep.
It's the ping without the Naga synergy, so we just control almost.
Yep.
I would say.
And it looks like it could be very interesting. I don't know where to put the odds in which one's favor. If the scam of the big spell mages and the barbaric sorcerers is going to be way too oppressing for a ping mage, or if the sheer value that the ping mage can come up with just by constantly powering up that hero power is going to be the victor in this one.
I can tell you this much, big spell mage is a little bit favored. It's 54-46 to the big spell mage, but
So you're telling me people are actually playing the ping mage?
Yeah, there is some
like homemade by Idan.
No, there is some data, and I saw some people playing around with it before the last MT, but kind of vanished just before the event. So
okay, I have to admit I did not have the time to watch the Masters Tours this time around because I'm preparing for Accents right now.
True.
So I'm also not up to date what our best players in the Masters Tour have been playing, but maybe they've also been playing this ping mage. I don't know.
But we also have another shaman list actually for Iden this time.
Yep.
Because this is the Bio Lumincy shaman deck.
And it looks like it's close to a similar list, but I do spot no Bloodlust in that shaman, and it's that 2 copies of Bioluminescence.
Yeah, exactly. And from what I've seen, like shaman has been the Achilles scene of BadBoy's last 2 opponents. Like it haven't pulled through. So maybe this could change now.
Yep.
But
so I remember in the good old days when Voyage to the Sunken City came out, there was some words echoing in my head that go something like, Savara is always a key when you're on coin. Is that still true today? Because we're no longer playing the Siren, we're not doing crazy Naga shenanigans, but you do get a little bit of value out of it. What do you think?
My own personal knowledge with this cannot certify anything, but if you, like, we saw Ruined Up, if you maybe have one more spell in your hand, I kind of maybe see it, but think you want to, you know, stack up on those pings a little bit. Like it kind of plays the same in the early decks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I actually get now maybe why we don't want it in this matchup because of the sorcerer. Like
Yeah,
maybe I didn't want
that's
to.
the point. That's certainly a point. You want to get rid of your spells. That's true.
Yeah, like we don't want to keep them around.
I'm trying to understand the synergies between some of these cards. So we have 2 copies of Ice Barrier in the Mage and 1 Tutoring Arcanologist. But
Yeah.
what is the Sir Finley for? Does that have any use to with the deck you're trying to do?
Oh, I think it's mostly for like you want to, you know, fuel your hand with some other cards, like you draw really badly and all that.
Yeah.
Also, like it is called Ping Mage. You kind of maybe want to find this card actually.
Yeah, that's true. Sitting at
That
the
is-
bottom of the deck, you will not get happy.
No, exactly. Oh, and it is mini.
Also, I like that ordering honestly, because I'm pretty sure you don't value Ice Barrier too well. So you'd
no.
rather want the Wildfire to come through because it's literally the card that your deck is named after.
Yeah. A little bit sad about, but I didn't have to throw away his coin next turn. Unless he's a man. But we always get it.
Wait, we can just play the Finley into the Okani though, right?
Yeah, yeah. We play Finley, then we coin, we trade, or we probably just trade first, right? Oh,
Oh, wait, why exactly do you want to coin?
because of the sorcerer, maybe.
Ah, okay, so you want to play around that.
Yeah, but now we're saying, okay, we have 3 spells in hand.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to coin and trade the fire spell, I get it, yeah.
Yeah, but that first flame kind of made it a little bit worth it.
Yeah. Just doesn't really make it worth it anymore.
Nah, also like he kind of wanted that wildfire in his Dawngress pool, right?
Yeah.
But he does get rewarded actually for keeping quite like
Yeah, it's like the best outcome, right?
yeah 100.
You wish to
So
match wits
he's
with
gonna
me.
get a barrier here. So board is really tiny. Like the barrier just soaked the board right now anyway.
And the hero power goes up to 5 damage now? I believe. So we can now also trade the sorcerers? Wait, really? Is it not 5 damage?
It's it's
Ah.
it's 4. But he could still trade, and then. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh my, no, never mind. I'm
Nope,
stupid.
nope, that's not how maps work.
Oh god, yep. I was not a ping mage player. Surely.
Math is hard, yeah. Alright, we're seeing the Rune of the Archmage. Pray the RNG. Pyroblast.
Oh!
Oh! Pyroblast to 2-3.
That's not good.
That's not what you want to see. Oh, let's leave it again.
I'm just saying this.
And freeze it again.
That snowman guy is so annoying. Like the sound.
Oh yeah, I agree. Delete the sound. It's
Yep.
not as bad as Penflinger though. Do you remember Penflinger?
Don't talk to me.
These words still echo in my head.
Yes.
What's me?
Don't do me. Well,
Alright, how do we stabilize here?
yeah, that's the thing. Oh, don't want to see you.
That gives me stomach aches. Sure.
Okay, here's the thing. I am legit considering, are we gonna ping our own multicaster here to make it 4? To make it 6? Because if we draw a Reckless. It's just a thing I was thinking, but maybe?
Yeah. The thing is, I would have really wanted to ping something to upgrade the hero power on my opponent's side first of all, and I also wanted to upgrade the ping probably like every single turn with like last turn and this turn if possible. I still don't know if there was a way to do it last turn, but I would really like to power it up so we can at least remove some pressure from the board by using a ping every turn.
Also, Mordris, I'm quite sure he's not ready yet. Like that hero power has been 0 mana for so long.
Yeah, that's true. I think we've never used a hero power.
Yeah, so it kind of does not matter actually, because wouldn't get that, but.
And then, Mortis 8 mana. There's like a reason to ping your multicaster to get it to 6, because you deal 4 and then your next ping would deal 6. That would activate your Mord Rush. So in case you would have 10 mana to play your second ping as well, you would just straight up activate Mord Rush on that turn.
It's like it's thinking long way ahead, but it is the small thing.
You're still pretty healthy. You can play some first and second flames, draw some cards. So maybe there's some time to stay.
Oh,
exactly like that.
Yeah. Okay, he
one.
can still ping here, and he can brand Reckless if you want to even, but I don't think that's necessary here.
You could probably just tank the 6 damage that's on board, or 7.
Yeah. You could actually just like I like this.
Yeah, that's exactly how we stabilize. I like it.
And that's that's actually a lot of damage from hand.
You wish to match wits with me.
And this Stonecraft, it made. Oh, this is actually good for Iden, because that's this 6 health body for his hero power.
Oh, true. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, wait. So you ping that 6/6 when you have 9 mana, and then for 10 mana you have an 8 damage hero power and 2 Reckless Apprentice, so that's 24. The opponent's at 27.
Yeah, and then you set up.
Yeah, always
Because you can't. This is the best order, right? Because
you leave the sorceress alive. Oh no, you proc twice. What am I saying?
Yeah, and he also got it. So. I am just calling this, but if he don't have a rune right now, things looks really down here.
I mean, technically BadBoy is not dead from their perspective, right?
No, but you can't counter hero power.
True. You can like play the Water Evoker to get out of range.
Kinda, but the problem is you have Reckless.
Yep, that's just...
Like, there were too many things you wanted to play around, and it's just...
Yeah, that's true. You wanted to kill the brand, you needed to survive the hero power. That was just the cornered spot, and that means that IdanProK is going to take the Mage Mirror, but not the Archetype Mirror.
Yeah. Really well played. That Mesic did actually look really strong there, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, for its purpose. But of course, Iden wasn't ever in danger of dying. Like, there were a lot of small bodies on the board, so...
If you consider it really hard, the big spell mage, as I've said before, is playing 26 bad cards. The ping mage is only playing 22 bad cards.
True.
So in that sense, the victory was already predetermined.
But why are we then even playing?
Because as well, just toss a coin, am I right?
True. But BadBoy will try to redeem himself with his Druid now, which it have some real strong showing for him. So let's see if we can turn it back.
BadBoy being our absolutely amazing Malygos gamer today, so we shall definitely see some more of that action probably.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Way too many Malygis.
can he really do it again on the Druid deck? He never disappointed, right? I know he lost with it against that rogue before, but even there, it looks strong.
Yep.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, here we go. Will the Druid be able
Elements.
to find its win against the Shaman? We're about to find out. With this Mulligan, is this post or pre Mulligan? I didn't pay attention.
If it's what?
Is it post or pre Mulligan? Like, does BadBoy still get to put away cards? Yeah. Okay. Cause like these cards were not great for that kind of start they want to have.
Nah, that's. Oh, he even placed a squirrel. Like that squirrel was dragon last time I saw it.
Is Boblet coming in clutch here? Nope. Oh, it's Bubbler. It's Boblet in Battlegrounds, I believe.
Are you aware of the interaction with those icons or what they're called and Malygos?
Yeah,
Like
the Malygos will end up just drawing all the Acorns, right? And then spawn Squirrel.
Yeah, but you still get draws, like so you just draw another card.
Yeah, you will draw like probably minions at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like double
that's true.
the value.
And also means that BadBoy needs to be even more Malygos gaming.
Yeah.
I want to see that Bubbler. Play it, please.
Also, fun fact, like Iden was seeded number 1, like before the last round, and then BadBoy just came in and swooped it away from him.
Oh, wow.
So it could have been Iden we had followed, but
Oh, Bubbler is an elemental.
Bubbler!
How can a little water bubble find the god of the ocean? That doesn't make sense.
I mean, he deserves it.
Everyone deserves some love,
Yeah.
even by the god of the ocean.
Still not finding like anything like this is turning out to be a real arena deck right now. But then like you don't need to draw Presta before you even can play it, so if you can follow me.
Yep, you just need to top deck at turn 6.
Yes.
And by playing cards like Moonlit Guidance, you're making it quite likely that compensating for the fact that you play 40 cards in your deck, of course. It's still just a one-off.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
By the way,
Is it spell?
BadBoy has been playing it. Have been playing Presta on 4 most of the times.
That is true.
I am
has
disappointed
not caught
in
up
him.
to the meta of choosing spell though. Because like,
I
you know
mean-
there's a coin in your opponent's hand. If they have Lady Presta, then they wouldn't want to coin it out right now anyway, because you will be countering it if you choose minion. So
Kinda,
if you
but
counter
he-
spell,
It's what is it? It's super big brain power. Like you like okay he can coin, but if it takes spell he cannot play it unless he have an innovate. It's like what do we do?
yeah.
But
The
strange, of course,
Okani
so-
mind games against druids is like amazing. Just amazing to watch.
Saying Blizzard want you to second guess yourself.
Yep. And that's a lot of stats for Iden coming out.
Yep.
And the tiny little cute squirrel for BadBoy.
Is it time that we just say goodbye to our hand here?
Well, if you were to ask me, bye-bye.
I mean, these cards ain't dragons.
I see the reasoning for playing the coin first, because you want to play Presto if you find it off the bottom of your deck.
Yeah,
But-
you don't want to get more behind.
Yeah, but you also like you get one fewer card, right?
Yeah. I mean, he kind of drew Presta there, but not really, you know.
Capture
Cause-
call 2 for mine.
Yeah, give. So I get Presta, but he kind of FK for a whole turn here.
Doesn't even care about Presto.
Oh,
And then gets back cards from the previous hand?
yes.
That seems fishy to me. I think I would have rather be a Maligos gamer and try to tutor out my Lady Presto, no?
I think BadBoy is playing the deck like you told me you have played the deck like, what is this? I don't know, get my dragons. Like you don't get your Presta. Nah. It's just small things.
Yeah, would it have changed too much anyway? 'Cause this would have been the turn where you play Lady Presto, and that's like too late already.
Yeah.
Although, like you have two dead cards in your hand that just gain mana. I don't know.
Anybody?
I feel like you needed a miracle, and the entire way that your deck is like built is to generate miracle.
Yeah. Also, like you can't top deck Malagos if you don't have him.
Exactly. You can't be a Maligos gamer if you can't generate Maligos.
Yeah, we are 2 turns behind right now.
And it's starting to be an entire game.
Gotta say, I love this interaction with Bolnar and the Nagalings. Like it just keeps going.
Also, it's worth mentioning, if Iden wins this, that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
So the entire series is on the line, depending on the decision being made this game.
What does that Nagaling number 2 have? Is there any damage card? Okay. So it's gonna freeze to look for some burn spell here.
Yep. And then Charge Call can generate 2 minions. Not, I guess both can generate an additional minion.
Yeah, and then he frees again. He wants to put some pressure on right here now. Okay, now he's probably, yeah, he's going with the old game plan. But I'm 100% sure I already know just one here.
Yep, you called it.
A 2-0 fast sweep. That was actually really fast.
That's true. That was the fastest final we've had in our last 3 opens.
Yeah.
Well,
but
congratulations to IdanProK for winning this one, taking the entire prize money for the first place.
But also huge credit and all that to BadBoy for his amazing run. Like, gotta still say he played really well.
Yep.
All the way up to this stage.
An amazing Malagos gamer, gotta say it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see here if maybe we get an interview. I'm not 100% sure. What? We are not. What else? I think we just should slowly get towards the end, like yet again. Thanks to GGtoor for the for sponsoring this tournament, and ILH also for setting up this tournament. It was a pleasure to watch this debate and cast with you folks here. I think we had some good games.
Absolutely.
And also just play Mage Shaman, it looks like, and then you're good.
Yeah, I've definitely taken my notes and I will like learn from this.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like these games were absolutely amazing. Just the sheer like amazement that happened throughout the entire games that we've been seeing. Like I personally, what's still stuck in my mind is that Okani spell chosen, of course. That was just so genius, and it worked out so nicely, but wasn't able to win the game at the end of the day, right?
Oh, yeah, I gotta say, Okani has been the big player this whole run. Like, we've seen so many Okanis today, actually.
Yep. So if you don't know what to put in your deck, Okani is probably a good call.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, Okani, put him in. And then 29 bad cards.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, I think we should round it up. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and goodbye.
Bye bye.